Welcome to a presentation exploring the integration of mobile technology and applications in education by me, Nicholas Andrews. In this video, we'll define mobile technology and examine how mobile technology and applications are and can be integrated into education. We will also focus on how educators can evaluate and select applications for educational usage with students. In the video, we will further examine the advantages of mobile technology on student engagement and learning, the limitations of mobile technology based on inadequate teacher training, device availability, technology funding, as well as security of mobile technologies in education. Lastly, we will review the need for new and improved teacher professional development to encourage and support the use of mobile technology and applications in education. Now, the first thing that is important is to understand what is mobile technology. And to understand mobile technology, we need to understand where we have come from in technology in the classroom. The advancement of technology has greatly affected education. Over only several years ago, classroom technology consisted of desktop computers, projectors, and maybe interactive whiteboards, which were under teacher control, with limited use by students. The modern classroom has many new devices which are accessible, acceptable, and affordable to the general public. Technology has also become faster, stronger, and more affordable than ever before. These modern technologies are capable of much more than their predecessors have ever been able to do. The advancement of technology has brought on this new age of mobile technology. New developments in hardware and software have led to these smaller and more affordable and accessible devices. But what is mobile technology? According to the online Cambridge Dictionary, mobile technology is electronic equipment such as mobile phones or small computers that you can use in different places and the technology connected with them. So my general understanding of mobile technology is any modern technology device which is easily transported and capable of everyday computing tasks. Well, this would include several different everyday devices such as smartphones, tablets, netbooks, Chromebooks, and even some laptop styles on the smaller end of those styles. So to summarize, mobile technology devices are becoming a norm in society, and they are slowly appearing in education. Teachers and students are now using mobile technology devices to complete everyday tasks in new and exciting ways. Classrooms have evolved from these simple projectors and desktop computers to include all sorts of mobile technologies either supplied by the school or students. Now let's take a moment to talk about the integration of mobile technology into education. The integration of mobile technology in education has only begun, yet mobile technology is being used in new and exciting ways. Schools are already implementing bring your own device programs where students and teachers bring their own devices or personal devices to use, or are initiating one-to-one programs where the school supplies every student, teacher, or employee with different devices that they can use. According to Hayden in his article, How Mobile Technology Are Changing the Way Education Works, smartphones and tablets have more going for them than the cool factor though. Mobile technology has the power to overcome geographical boundaries, blur socioeconomic boundaries, and create a level playing field for all students. Mobile technology and applications are changing the way students, teachers, and parents view the classroom. So let's take a look at some ways they are changing the way we approach education. One way mobile technology is being used is by teachers making or finding instructional videos to use with students in the flipped classroom models. In the flipped classroom models, students would watch videos at home as a homework assignment to understand the basic concepts of perhaps mathematical equations. Watching these videos, they would then come to class where they are supplied with practice problems and teacher support based on those concepts. During class, the teacher could help students with problems, or could even use smaller group instruction to help struggling students on this concept. It also opens up this idea of using online assignments instead of traditional worksheets or paper pencil assignments. The benefit of online assignments is it allows students to complete problems and receive immediate feedback, where they will know if they're right or wrong and can edit what they're doing and change their ideas based on those problems. It also allows teachers to spend more time preparing lessons and looking for new and engaging methods, instead of spending numerous hours grading after school. Mobile technology also allows the curation of resources by teachers. Teachers can use the internet to find new ways to engage their students in more interesting lessons, or it can involve more technology. And they also can find lessons to meet the needs of all the modalities of their learners. They can find audiobooks that can be used for those auditory learners, or maybe find videos for those students that are visual learners. The curation of resources is great because teachers have free access to so much more material than they ever have before. Overall, mobile technologies and the integration into education helps teachers deliver instruction in new and engaging methods and allows teachers to quickly and formatively assess students based on their understanding. Now, before integrating even technology or mobile technologies and applications, you have to be able to determine and select what kind of mobile technologies to use. So I've broken it down into my 3-step method. The first thing before selecting a mobile technology is to determine the purpose of what you're going to use the technology for. Perhaps it's going to be a way to communicate with students and parents after school, or maybe it's a way to administrate different assignments online. But it's important to have a clear purpose of what you're looking to do with the mobile technology and with specific applications. After determining that purpose, then it's time to take to the internet and do some research. Simple internet searches will find tons of applications based on what you want to use it for. Visiting educational websites can help you find lists and reviews about different applications. And doing this kind of research will allow you to create a list that can be narrowed down into a select few applications you think will meet the goal or purpose of what you want it to do. After this whole research process, it's time for some testing. And this is where you go out and you actually experiment with the application and see if it was doing what you wanted to do. This might be just 1 or 2 applications you're testing against each other, but through this experimentation process, you can determine if it will do what you want it to do. But you also should look for if it's accessible on multiple devices. Is it a free application? And also check on how is it assessed, or how can it be assessed or accessible to teachers and students. Sometimes the teacher accounts and student accounts are slightly different, so maybe testing both sides of the application. After this whole process, you'll probably have some idea of a good application that will work to achieve your purpose. Now, with the integration and selection of mobile technology and applications, there are several advantages to mobile technology. One of the first, and I think most important, is it prepares students for the future. Students are living in a world that is encased in mobile technology, and it is something that they're going to be using in their careers. According to Wainwright in his article, 4 Benefits of Having Mobile Technology in the Classroom, working with mobile devices will not only be a part of students' everyday lives as adults, but it will also be a vital part of many career paths. Taking this into account, if teachers want to prepare their students for the future, they need to integrate mobile technology and applications into the education system so those students are prepared for the careers they will one day have. Mobile technology also increases engagement in learning in students, commonly seeing a growth or a remarkable growth in the engagement level and the outcomes of students. Wiley, in his article, Mobile Learning Technologies for the 21st Century Classrooms, states, students are more engaged and motivated to learn when they use mobile devices, and research shows that academic performances can improve. In addition, Lynch, in the article, Do Mobile Devices in the Classroom Really Improve Learning Outcomes?, claims 54% of students say they get more involved in classes that use mobile technology or that use technology, and 55% say they wish instructors use more educational games or simulations to teach lessons. Keeping this in mind, that mobile technology applications can increase not only student engagement, but their engagement then leads to being higher achievement in their learning outcomes. What mobile technology also allows teachers to do is it helps them meet the needs of all students. Technology devices can allow teachers to offer additional help or different resources in forms of videos or practice problems in numerous different ways. Teachers can now differentiate lessons more than they ever could before with the use of mobile technology. In the case of like a flipped classroom model, teachers can also have students watch videos outside of class and can spend class time helping students that are struggling. It doesn't only just help struggling students though, it also allows teachers to provide enrichment opportunities for high excelling students as well. Besides having advantages, mobile technology and applications also has several different limitations as well. The effectiveness of mobile technology and applications on student learning engagement greatly depends on teacher knowledge. A lack of teacher knowledge on mobile technologies and applications, or perhaps just a lack of interest, can greatly affect whether mobile technology is effective or ineffective in student engagement in learning. Some teachers even strongly believe against using mobile technology as it causes distractions, and this reluctancy to use mobile technology can affect whether it has a positive or negative impact in the classroom. Other teachers just simply also may just refuse to change from their traditional teaching methods to incorporate mobile technology, not allowing these advantages to prosper in their classrooms. Also, a lack of accessibility to mobile technology is an issue and a limitation on its effectiveness. According to a survey conducted by Harris Poll on behalf of Pearson, 72% of high school students own a smartphone, 66% own a laptop, 36% own a tablet, 6% own a hybrid or 2-in-1 computer, and 5% own none of these devices. Although these numbers might make it seem as if mobile technology is greatly accessible to all students, 5% is a large portion of a classroom. Without being able to supply devices to every student, the effectiveness of mobile technology is greatly limited. And without being able to provide usage to all students, teachers cannot really professionally or in their own minds start to integrate mobile technology into their classrooms effectively. Also, there is a lack of funding to provide mobile technology or technology to students in the school system. This means that teachers that have students without devices cannot supply devices to these students, or that applications and certain infrastructures are not available to implement to make mobile technologies work in the classroom for everyday procedures. Along with a lack of funding, also comes up the issue of security, that there is inappropriate material on the internet that schools need to avoid and might need to block from either teacher and student access. However, blocking certain websites also limits the use of what mobile technology can do, and that there needs to be clear guidelines from the administration of what is acceptable to use and and what is not acceptable to use, but also by allowing teachers and students to access materials that are relevant to the educational process. So yes, there is limitations to mobile technology on the effectiveness of or increasing in student engagement in learning. And one of these things is greatly dependent on the teacher knowledge. For teacher knowledge to be for teachers to be more prepared, they need different and new and reinvented professional development. According to Edtopia article entitled How to Integrate Technology, many schools and districts have made the mistake of placing technology into classrooms without a comprehensive plan for training teachers. Additionally, Brothwick and Pearson, in their article Transforming Classroom Practice, Professional Development Strategies in Educational Technology, state what many people outside the educational community fail to realize is that the single greatest impact on improved student achievement is increased teacher education. Keeping these in mind, it becomes greatly important to provide teachers with professional development on mobile technology if it's to be effective in the educational setting. Now, there's two ways this has to be done. First, this requires change to professional development approaches. Instead of having lecturers deliver long-winded speeches and presentations about what teachers should be doing in the classroom, professional developments need to be made more engaging and interactive, allowing teachers to collaborate with their peers and experiment with different approaches and technologies. In mobile technologies means that allowing them to use devices and to use applications and test their limitations. It also means that there shouldn't be a lecturer, but more of a guide as the expert in mobile technology that supports teachers' experimentation and allows them to bounce ideas off each other and to explore the world of mobile technology and applications and how they can be used to effectively increase student engagement in learning. But professional development isn't only on the school to offer, but is also dependent on teachers. Teachers are responsible for individual development as well. As a professional, they should research what different mobile technologies are available, what applications are being used, and how they can be used by using internet or their peers or colleagues to gather further development in mobile technology. This also includes creating a personalized learning network with different websites, blogs based on mobile technology or educational technology. In this personalized learning network, teachers can also look out to other teachers from around the world to learn more about how they are using mobile technology effectively in the classroom. So professional development plays a big part of what makes mobile technology effective on student learning. Now, in conclusion, mobile technology is going to be in education, in that it will be integrated and it will have its advantages and it will have its limitations. But these can all be combated through things like developed professional developments or new and more developed professional development and professional development. And also by selecting applications that will work for your students and meet the purpose and drive of you. But really, in conclusion of this entire video, it's not a matter of if mobile technology and applications will be in the educational setting, but a matter of how mobile technologies will change the face of education. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to check out some of these references for yourself to read more up on mobile technology and applications. Thank you.